Well, what Kauai residents first thought was a natural disaster more than 8 years ago turned out to be man-made.
The Kaloko Dam breach came full circle today as Jimmy Pflueger was sentenced in a courtroom in Lihue while relatives of the 7 people who died looked on. KITV4's Andrew Pereira has the latest development. Andrew.
Well, Yunji and Paula Pflueger, now 88 years old, was immediately hauled off to jail. But the man who made his fortune through real estate and car dealerships says he's not the only one to blame for the tragedy. It was a tragedy of unimaginable proportion. 400 million gallons of water crashing into homes after a breach of Kauai's Kaloko Dam.
That's like a football field 1,000 feet high. It's a lot of water.
In mere moments, 7 people fast asleep were swept away into Wailapa Stream. Jimmy Pflueger was accused of causing the breach after filling the dam spillway. Bruce Faring lost his daughter, son-in-law, and 2-year-old grandson.
I have a moral responsibility to ask for justice for the dead, for our community, which was traumatized, the land, which was scarred, the waters, which were muddied, the beaches and the reefs, which were damaged.
Pflueger, now 88 years old, broke down in court as he recalled that terrible day.
Let me begin by extending my deepest sympathy to the families of the 7 victims.
In a plea deal with state prosecutors last year, Pflueger pleaded no contest to first-degree reckless endangering. But like his attorneys, Pflueger said others were also to blame for the tragedy. The state, who failed to inspect the dam, Kilauea Irrigation Company for failing to maintain it, and even the victims for building homes in a flood zone.
Tragically, however, my constant calls and letters over the years were ignored.
The lead prosecutor, however, placed blame squarely on Pflueger.
Why did Mr. Pflueger cover the spillway? Because he wanted to enhance the value of the property, which at one point was worth $18 million, but with all the improvements, the value was estimated to have increased by tens of millions of dollars.
Despite emotional pleas from Pflueger's attorneys about his failing health, Judge Randall Valenciano sentenced Pflueger to 7 months in jail. He was escorted out of the courtroom and straight to jail.
We'll live with the wisdom of the court, and we do wish Mr. Pflueger good health and good luck.
The plea deal called for Pflueger's company, 808 Properties, to pay a $350,000 fine for 7 counts of manslaughter. However, Judge Valenciano reduced it to $1,000 after saying he didn't want the impression that the court was being bought. He also fined Pflueger an additional $7,000 for each death. Pflueger's attorney will likely ask the court to reconsider the 7-month jail sentence in favor of home confinement. Paul and Yunji.